Welcome back to my channel. It's me, Art, channeling messages from Spirit. Infinite gratitude. All of my Sagittarius placements. This is your reading. Any and all messages for Sagittarius Spirit. The first card to come out is the Justice card in reverse position, and then the Queen of Swords in upright position. What I'm channeling here is somebody is not backing down. Somebody is back for revenge. Somebody wants revenge. This is someone who definitely does not have the grounds to seek vengeance, but this person is under control by their lower self, and they're very insatiably thirsty, and they can't think straight. They're not thinking. They think they want revenge. They're not able to logically rationalize their thoughts at this time, and they think that they need to seek vengeance on you, Sagittarius. But they're not thinking, Spirit. They can't think for themselves, or they just have a hard time critically thinking. They're desperate. The Eight of Pentacles is in reverse position. This person might see you coming into some sort of abundance. You might be tapping into a certain level of wealth. This person is desperate. They want to attack your wealth, your abundance, in whatever form that comes in. Most likely it's materialistic. This person sees you with materialistic things, and they want to rob you, steal from you, take from you. And they can't stop themselves from being insatiably thirsty in this way. And for whatever reason, Sagittarius, this person has made you their target, because I'm sure there are plenty of people with money who they could bother, but they're choosing you for some reason. I feel like there's a personal attachment or connection here that might have been that is making you a target to this person. Like maybe you and this person had some sort of a connection in the past, and that's what's inspiring this person to target you. I don't think things ended well between the two of you, and they see you doing well. They see you glowing up. They see you coming into wealth and abundance, and they feel urges to attack you that they can't control and they can't logically process. Spirit, tell me more. The Star card in reverse. This person is unable to comprehend something that's really important. This person isn't able to see something that is really important. This person is like functioning on a low level where they just aren't able to understand certain things, and they kind of act on an impulse, and they don't process their thoughts efficiently or effectively for whatever reasons. Spirit, tell me more. This person is faithless is what I'm getting. They don't have a belief system of any sort. So they're not following any moral compass. They don't have a moral compass, and they're not listening to their conscience, or they have something afflicting them, substance abuse issues, addiction. Something is afflicting this person to where they can't hear spirit, or they can't listen to their conscience. They can't make logical decisions. They can't think something through. This person has attachment issues. This person is very codependent. This person is... This energy is just flowing like so beautifully for me to read. It's just easy to read. It's just kind of like coming out and making so much sense. And this is also piggybacking off of a previous reading I did recently, where there's a parasitic individual, a codependent parasitic individual with a attachment issue. I'm hearing, where are you going? I just heard, where are you going? I don't want to say this, but I'm channeling this person. Thank you, Spirit. This person may be following you. Like, you might like be shopping or something. You might be walking. I'm seeing you walking down a sidewalk, and you might be at a shopping center of some sort. And this person is like, where are you going? Coming out of nowhere. Where are you going? Tell me more, Spirit. And okay. This person is like, where are you going? Demanding your attention. So this person wants you to look back at them. You're completely minding your business, Sagittarius. And this person commands you to like respond to them, and you ignore them. I see you not paying this person any attention. If you do look back at this person just to see who's talking to you, you recognize this person, and then you're just like, oh, and then you keep going. You don't even respond. You don't even look at this person long enough to create a conflict of some sort. It's just like, oh, that it's Joe Blow, moving on. It's just Joe Blow, moving on. Sagittarius, that's what I'm seeing, and that's what I'm channeling, is that this person might be like demanding certain things from you, commanding your attention. They want you to look at them, and they want to get a reaction out of you, like, oh, do you remember me? And they expect you to respond or react to their presence, and you don't react to their presence. You identify that person, but you don't have anything to say to them. You don't have anything to give them. They might be like desperate, wanting what it is that you have, and you have nothing to offer them. They haven't asked politely. They haven't done anything to be deserving of your kindness, your generosity. They haven't given you a reason to be generous to them. They haven't contributed in any way, not just materialistically, but I don't think this person has contributed in any way. I feel like this person is parasitic. I feel like this person is habitually a taker. If you were connected to this person in the past, this is someone who just drained your energy, took from you, always begging, always needing from you. And it's like they see you with what it is that you have, and they expect something from you, and they are demanding your time and attention, and you don't even have anything to say to this person. And you're not afraid of this person either. No matter how desperate they are, you don't feel any fear towards this person. They're very weak to be in this energy, they're awfully weak to be attacking you and to begin with. It's like, if this person has the mentality to follow you, watch you, attack you, they're incredibly weak and not a threat. If this person is targeting you for any reason, they're incredibly weak and cannot be a threat to you. It's like the simple fact that someone is attacking you, following you, targeting you, eliminates them as a threat. Like, because of you. It's because of who you are, Sagittarius. Anybody who attacks Sagittarius is weak. Automatically disqualified. Like, you have a problem with me, like automatically you're disqualified. And this is how you approach me. Speaking as you, Sagittarius, you have a problem with what I got going on, and this is how you choose to approach me. You're not a threat. Like, Jesus loves you. I'll pray for you. You know, it's like you're not a threat. Knave of Pentacles in upright position. Let me process what I'm feeling right now, because it's getting intense. Yeah, this person is forced to walk away. This person doesn't have a choice but to walk away. Once they see that you don't react or respond to their presence, they have no choice but to walk away. They might want to incite an argument or incite fear in you, but they have no choice but to walk away, because you literally don't see them as a threat, because they aren't. They aren't. They truly, authentically are weak and incapable of attacking you. And because they are under the influence, because they are afflicted, they have to process this on their own. They have to learn this on their own. I see this person turning away from you and being humbled by the situation, being brought to reality, being sobered up by your presence. Like, this person gets around you with the intent to disrupt what you're doing, attack you. And the way you respond to this person forces them to reevaluate everything. So now it's like they're thinking, finally, like they're thinking now. Finally, they're thinking now. Whereas before they were impulsive. Whereas before they were moving on emotions. Feelings of jealousy, feelings of envy. They were just functioning off of that. Now they have no choice but to actually think it through and get a grip. Knight of Swords in upright position. This pisses off this person even more, and I don't even want to use that term. But what I'm getting here is like, they see how you respond to them. They see how you react to them. They're like, oh, wow, okay, well, what does this mean? And then it's like they get angry, like, oh my goodness, that makes me even more angry that they don't respond and react to me. Like, my presence doesn't offend or incite fear in this person, Sagittarius. It makes them more angry. Spirit, tell me more. It's like the more they try to target you, the more they try to approach you, every single time this person approaches you, they make themselves more angry. Every single time this person attempts to attack you, they infuriate themselves. It's like maybe they'll go through seasons where they leave you alone. They go through seasons where they're, you know, not caring what you're up to because you're not active or you're not being talked about. And then all of a sudden, you're doing something that is drawing their attention, or they feel intrigued by. You're abundant, you're being rewarded. Sagittarius, for example, you might be just being rewarded. And it's like, once you get your reward, this person comes around. Once you're celebrating yourself in whatever way that you are, this person pops up. It's only when you're doing well, it's only when you have what they wish they had, what they haven't worked for, what they haven't earned. It's only when you're celebrating, this person shows up expecting some sort of handout. And every single time you celebrate and they show up and you give them nothing, they get mad at themselves, but they target their anger at you. eventually this person is going to make themselves so depressed and sick, they will leave you alone. And every single time you celebrate, they are going to know better than to talk to you, than to interact with you, than to approach you. They will make themselves so angry and so powerless. It's either they hurt themselves or they start focusing on healing themselves and caring for themselves. That's the only option that they have. And it's only a matter of time until this person realizes that they are suffering every single time they approach you, every single time they try this tactic with you. It hurts them so much more. It's only a matter of time before this person like permanently leaves you alone. Tell me more, Spirit. It's a clear pattern here. This person starts a new beginning. This person has a great idea. One day they just wake up with a grand idea of some sort and they leave you alone. It's like, okay, you know what? This is worth my time. This is healthy. This isn't going to piss me off. This isn't going to make me like sick. So I'm going to do this. I'm so sick and tired of trying to get something from Sagittarius. I'm going to focus on this new beginning. I'm going to focus on this new idea that I have. And this is like the beginning of a new chapter for this person. This person is finally like starting their own business. They have some sort of idea that really fulfills them. And it is so much better for them to put their energy, time, and effort into nurturing this idea, this venture, this endeavor that they have. And they finally leave you alone, Sagittarius. And of course, this person knows better than to come running to you like, Sagittarius, I got a business idea. Like, you know, they know better than to be like, Sagittarius, congratulations. By the way, I just got a new job. Like, they know better than to like try and like tell you this to impress you or to get your validation or your approval. They just know to focus on this. Like, you don't need to know that they started a business. Like, you don't need to know that they're doing better, that they're doing well. They understand that it's not going to help their business. It's not going to help whatever opportunity that they've created for themselves or that spirit has allowed them to have. Whatever opportunity that they're working on is not going to, it's not going to help if they just like share this news with you, Sagittarius, after being so parasitic and entitled to what you have. It's nothing to talk about. If they were to be like, by the way, I got a new business idea, and you don't congratulate them, it's the same thing. It's like if they have, they will spoil their opportunity by trying to get something out of you. Like, oh, I did this, I did that. And then you're like, okay. It would make them angry. It would put them right back into this place of just being furious, angry, and unfulfilled. So they know better than to go to you and try to front or flex anything. Like, they just know better. It's just going to put them right back in that place. And they don't want to be sick and angry and insatiably thirsty ever again. This person has grown a lot. They're growing. Spirit, tell me more. They know better than to expect you to do what it is that they do. Like, once they start celebrating their victory, you're not going to be like, hey, like, where are you going? You're not going to pull a them, Sagittarius. You're not on that frequency. You're not going to pull a them and be like, where are you going? What are you doing? Once you see them with this business idea, with this opportunity, you're not going to be following them and expecting anything from them. It's like, you're not going to have anything to say. You're not even going to have a congratulations for this person. It's really nothing. I think this person is starting to realize that it's nothing. There's nothing to talk about. I don't have a congratulations for you. I don't have a good luck with that for you. But if you press me enough, I will congratulate you. Sagittarius is like, if you press me enough, if you need the attention that bad, I'll give it to you. And I'll make sure that it's as genuine as possible. And then we can cut it short. But after that, it's over. There's no flexing. There's no fronting. This person doesn't want a congratulations from you. They want you to feel angry that they're successful, that they're doing well. They want it to make you upset, and you're not jealous or envious. You're not stuck in lack mindset. You're not afflicted with scarcity mindset. So you're not upset when this person starts to bring opportunities into themselves. It doesn't upset you. If anything, it doesn't even ring a bell. It doesn't ring your alarm. You're not like, so-and-so just started a business. So-and-so just did this. So-and-so just went there. Like, it doesn't even cross your radar. It doesn't even come in your, that's not what you're looking out for. You're not looking out for so-and-so's success. You're not looking out for so-and-so's victory. You're not looking out for so-and-so's reward. They're looking out for yours, and they have been. But they will never see you stoop to that level. They will never see you begging for attention from them. They will never see you following them around. They will never see you entitled to what they have, expecting something in return for all of the strife and trouble they've brought you. They're never going to see you needing anything from them. And they are aware of that. They're not flexing on you. They can't. They're not going to try to. It's just going to make them upset. They've learned a lot from you. And you know what, Sagittarius? You don't expect anything from this person. They have learned how to move in silence. They have learned how to be present and to be grateful. They have learned so many valuable things from your example. And Sagittarius, you don't expect anything from them. Like, oh, you finally got your own job. You finally got your own this. You finally doing something. It's none of that. Sagittarius is not following behind this person, expecting like credit, like, oh, you learned how to do all of this from me. You know that I am the inspiration to everything that you've got going on. Like, you're not expecting a thank you, a congratulations. You're not expecting anything from this person. You don't want anything from this person. You just want them to stay focused on what they're doing so they don't interrupt you being present and grateful. I see two lanes here. I see you in your own lane, and so-and-so is in their lane. Whoever this person is, whatever this presence is, it's like they finally found their own lane, and they are focused on it. They're actually serious about cultivating their own lane and making their own way. Like, they're being genuine and authentic for the first time, at least to you, Sagittarius, this person has actually created their own lane for themselves. Tell me more, Spirit. They think it's ironic that you don't care about their lane, that you're not in their lane. It's like they're learning so much, and it's like they're finally able to laugh it off. Like, they just made like a great deal. They just hit a major win. They just got like this really great opportunity, and they're looking around for Sagittarius. They're looking around for a Sagittarius reaction. They're looking around for something from you, and then it's like they chuckle at themselves. They laugh at themselves like, I knew Sagittarius wouldn't give up. You know, I knew Sagittarius wouldn't show up. I knew Sagittarius wouldn't get mad, have a reaction, and show up as in like, Sagittarius isn't there to take from me. This isn't a ascending, spiraling situation where this person is working beside you, for you, with you, and they finally are like doing their own thing, and you're like so happy for them, and you're congratulating them, and you're supporting them, and you're showing up to all of their ceremonies and their graduations, and you're present. This is not that. This is like, so-and-so will show up to your events to hate on you, to take from you, to steal your shine, to steal your thunder, to piss themselves off. Once this person, we're just going to call them so-and-so. Once so-and-so finally starts doing well for themselves, they can't help but to look out for you, Sagittarius, thinking that maybe you would show up at their ceremony, their event, their graduation, and hate on them and try to steal their thunder and try to get in the way. You're not showing up. You don't have time for that. If you're going to show up at somebody's ceremony, if you're going to show up at somebody's graduation, if you're going to show up at somebody's celebration, if you're going to show up at somebody's, what else? Event. If you're going to show up at if you're leaving your house for any reason, Sagittarius, you are going to be supportive. You are going to be celebrating with that person. So-and-so is chuckling, they're laughing it off, that you're not watching them, you're not watching their pockets. You're not pocket watching anybody. The only reason why you would pocket watch anybody is to encourage that person. Be like, I see you winning, or I see you making progress. I see you getting better, and I'm happy for you. And I want more for you. That is the only reason why you would pocket watch any person. So-and-so is like, it's really ironic to so-and-so that you're not pocket watching them after they've pocket watched you for all this time. It's ironic to so-and-so that you're not hating on their wins, their success, after they have tried to steal your thunder, your shine, tried to ruin your moments for all this time. It's ironic, and it's like they can't help but to laugh because it's like they're finally getting it. And it's a bittersweet moment for so-and-so. Once so-and-so realizes that you're not a hater and that you're not a jealous, envious person, once they realize that you literally can't be that way, it's bittersweet, because a really toxic part of them wishes that they had your hatred to fuel them, and they don't have any hatred from you. A really toxic part of this person fiends and thirsts for hatred from you. And we know hatred and love it's the same thing, just different expressions. It's energy. This person fiends for energy from you in the form of hatred. And you have no hatred for this person. You don't have love for this person either, because you're wise enough not to give this person energy who's been attacking you, who's been pocket watching you, who's been hating on all of your success. You don't have love nor hate for this person. And it's ironic to this person. And it's difficult for them to take themselves seriously, knowing that you're not watching, knowing that you aren't obsessed with them. It's difficult for this person to move forward in their opportunity and their new beginning without any energy from you. And what's really important to note is that hatred and love are energy, different expressions of energy. One is spiraling up, the other is spiraling down. Hatred has an expiration date. It goes bad. It spoils. Love is like seeds. It's like the real thing. I don't know how to put this. I'm trying to get my thoughts together. If so-and-so feeds off of hatred, they are doomed. They are doomed. Sagittarius, if you feed off of hatred, you would be doomed as well. Sagittarius, you know better than to feed off of hatred, than to be like, oh, this person hates me and they hate when I win, so I'm going to succeed just to make this person mad. That has an expiration date on it. That spoils like milk. Sagittarius, you succeed and you win for you. Because you love yourself, you love your community, you love who you do it for, you love who it inspires, who it motivates. You're not succeeding and winning at life to make so-and-so mad, to make other people jealous of you. They're going to be jealous. They're going to be mad. But that's not what you're doing it for. That's not why you're here, Sagittarius. Your reason why is your foundation. Your intention is your foundation. If you build a faulty foundation, whatever it is that you create is going to fail. This person has come to that realization. They've had that epiphany, like they have a foundation. They have something real. They're working with something finally real that they want to see grow. And they know if they involve you in it in any way, if they make it about you, it will eventually fail. Whatever it is that they're creating, it will fail because you won't be there to support their success with your jealousy, envy, and rage and hatred. They won't be able to sustain their winnings and their success without your hatred. It's up to you if this person succeeds. If they make you the reason why they want to do better in life, to make you jealous, they will fail. They won't be able to sustain themselves because you are not going to give them the energy that they need to win. So if they don't make a way for themselves and do it for the right reasons and do it organically and do it because they love themselves, they love what they do, they're passionate about it, it's serving themselves and everyone around them for their highest good. If they don't build a solid foundation, they will fail at everything that they try to do if they don't do it for the right reasons. I feel like this person is understanding that now. I feel like this person is realizing that now, and they don't want to make this opportunity about making you upset, about throwing you off your game, about trying to make you envious and jealous, about targeting you or attacking you in any way. They realize that now. The thing is like once they realize that you don't hate them, that you don't have any jealousy or envy towards them, they are so unmotivated. They would be so unmotivated. They would be so uninspired to keep going and to keep doing what it is that they're doing. Because you're the reason why they get up and do anything. You're the reason why they try to do anything. The jealousy and the hatred and the envy they have towards Sagittarius is the only thing that keeps them going. And if you don't return that energy back to them, they're doomed. It's like an investment. It's like they put all this hatred and envy and jealousy into you, and they want to return on it, basically. They start their own business. They start their own thing, and they want to return on their investment. They want you to invest in them, and you have nothing to offer. You have nothing to give this person. You owe this person nothing. And that prompts a question, like, where does it go? Where does the energy go? Where does all of that time and effort that this person put into you to bring you down, where did it go? I mentioned in a previous video that it's just useless. Or you transmuted it. Sagittarius, you must have transmuted their hatred and turned it into love, because it's energy. It's just a different expression of the same thing. So you have mastered this art of transmuting energy. You are a transmuter. You spin straw into gold. So you must have taken the hatred, the jealousy, and the envy and transmuted it into love, and you put those seeds deep into the earth, and a solid foundation sprouted that you've been able to build and build upon, and it's unshakable. And whoever this person is, they try to attack it, they try to take it down, and they make themselves angry every single time, to the point where they have no choice but to start transmuting, start learning the basics of transmutation. Any last messages for the Sagittarius spirit? Two of Wands in reverse. This person has begun a new beginning. And like I said, you're not asking for credit. You're not asking for a return on anything that they're doing. You're not asking for anything from this person. You're not expecting anything from this person. And what's interesting is this person is starting to self-reflect. This person is starting to see the illness in their ways. It's like when you win, when you do well, they would approach you expecting something, expecting some sort of handout. And they're like, wow, you know what? If Sagittarius ever tried to take away from what it is that I'm doing right now, I would like literally like lose my mind. Like I wouldn't know how to even like deal with that. Like I would just I would throw a fit. I would literally start kicking and screaming and being so angry. And they're like quiet. Like once they have that epiphany, like they get really quiet. Like they don't want you to do what they have done to you to them. Like they finally made their own way. They finally paved a lane for themselves. And it's like they stop attacking you. They stop talking to you. They stop the pocket watching. They stop everything because they wouldn't be able to handle you retaliating. They wouldn't be able to transmute that energy. They have not mastered that. They're really quiet around you. They're really, really like down to earth now. Because what they put you through, they wouldn't have survived. They can't survive what you had to tolerate and deal with for however long that they did it. They would not know what to do. They're finally learning how to be grateful for what it is that they have. They're so immersed in their project, their passion, that they don't want to like step on your toes ever again. And it's not like you ever will. You could care less. You would never do that to them. You would never do that to them. This is another example of like, they can dish it out, but they can't take it. They know their place now. They know their students. And they have lost the ego. They're allowing themselves to learn, and they're allowing themselves to begin their journey transmuting energy. So with that, Sagittarius, I'm going to end your reading. I just want to like give you more, because I don't want this reading to be about so-and-so finally learning their lesson and leaving you alone. This is about Sagittarius getting information, becoming aware of all of the elements of a situation, and acknowledging the fact that so-and-so could never do what it is that they've done, what it is that they're doing. This person is like ashamed, and they should be, that they could never handle the stress or the difficulty that they brought to you. If you were to retaliate, or if somebody were to act this way towards them, they would struggle to the point where they would just give up. And we all know, everyone knows, most importantly, Sagittarius knows. Sagittarius is like aware that you couldn't do what I do. Like you can't do what I do. Sagittarius knows that you're a student and you've always been a student. That so-and-so is a student. So-and-so is going to learn eventually. They might be under the impression that Sagittarius doesn't know that I look up to them now. Sagittarius doesn't know that I'm learning from them now. No, Sagittarius knows. Sagittarius isn't offended. Sagittarius isn't going to stop you from growing. Sagittarius isn't going to stop you from learning, from becoming your best version, from developing into your highest potential, your fullest potential. Sagittarius would never get in the way of that. Sagittarius sees you. It's not like Sagittarius doesn't see your wins and your success. Sagittarius isn't watching for that. Sagittarius isn't looking out for that. But if you come up in the news, or if you pop up on their feed, on their explore page, or whatever, however that celebration, that win, that victory comes through, they're not going to hate on you. They're not going to stalk you and watch you. They're not going to clap for you either. They would not know how to handle that. They would not know how to handle Sagittarius clapping for them, congratulating them. It would throw them off so bad that they might just give up. And Sagittarius is like, I'm not even going to congratulate so-and-so, because it would be so twisted and effed up that person would give up everything. They would give up on what they're doing. They will be set back. It's like Sagittarius knows better than to even congratulate you. Sagittarius knows better to congratulate so-and-so on their victory and on their celebration, because they are that aware of themselves, aware of the reality of the situation. They're that aware of the intentions behind themselves and behind the people attacking them. They're that informed. So-and-so has nothing to worry about. They're free to grow and become a better version of themselves. They don't have to worry about getting congratulated by their number one enemy. They don't have to worry about that. It's not that deep. So with that, Sagittarius, we're going to end your reading. This was kind of lengthy. We'll probably, hopefully, get into something else in your next reading, like something a little bit more entertaining, a little bit more fulfilling, exciting, invigorating. Peace.